What's up, everybody? Miss MontanaDeleon here, and yes, I am back to my big hair wig, and it got too big today, and yeah, I don't like how big it got. Anyway, topic of the day, and this is something I have been thinking about all day today. And when I was in Houston, I had this really long, drawn-out debate with a couple of my Nigerian friends and one American girl, and we all sat down and we talked about the Nigerian men were saying, like, I don't understand how an American man can sit in a woman's house or, stay with a woman and she paying all the bills and she taking care of him. Like, I don't understand how women allow that. Like, how y'all okay with that? And he was like, I would never take money from a woman, let a woman pay her own bills or anything like that. Look for good men, go to Houston, Texas. There's a lot of Nigerians out there. And it was just a big old debate. And today I'm thinking, like, to each his own. Supply and demand. No, I do not condone being somebody's mom or basically taking care of them. They have absolutely no drive, no motivation, not doing anything. I don't condone that. But if he has all the time in the world, he does not work a 9 to 5 or whatever, I don't know. He got to at least be to the point where he's paying his own phone bill or something. I don't know, something. But it's a supply and demand. Supply and demand. Every woman they like what they like. Put it like that. And same thing with men. Every man like what they like. But this particular situation, how is it possible for a woman to take care of a man or be with a man that's home all the time and don't really work and don't really leave the house? Let's say, for instance, you have a woman, she works or hustles or whatever she does, maybe hit the lotto or whatever, and she pays all her bills and she still has extra money to go shopping whenever she feel like it. She could travel whenever she feel like it, buy whatever she want, and if she wants to, she could buy her dude whatever he wants or whatever she feel like he deserves or can have. And all she requires from a man is somebody dedicated, somebody that's gonna give her attention and be there for her, rub her feet, rub her back, blow her back out with some good sex whenever she needs it. If that's all she needs, then this guy is the perfect guy for her. Now, if you have a woman that needs a man with some money that's going to help pay some bills, then that guy ain't going to be for her. Supply and demand. If she demands a man with time and good sex, some little dedication, that guy's the perfect guy for her. If she's not hurting for money, not struggling on bills, that guy's the perfect guy for her. You can't judge somebody else's relationship because if the two work out perfectly, who's to knock their happiness? So I completely understand now. I completely understand. Before I didn't, I just couldn't. Under certain circumstances, he can't really be like a low life, but he has to have time on his hands to provide this woman with her needs. The only thing that she's lacking, and he comes and provides that for her, along with, dedication and stuff like that, commitment to that relationship or that marriage or whatever. You got a happy couple right there. She happy, he happy, they happy. Like, don't matter. Bills are getting paid by who don't matter. Bills are getting paid. Food is being bought in the house. Who are we to judge? Who are we to knock that dude for being able to be with a woman that she got everything taken care of and she don't need nothing but some loving, some attention, some hugs and some kisses? I understand now. I completely understand when you look at it that way. Supply and demand. It is what it is. Every woman has their list of qualifications of what they want from a man. If this is what this particular woman wants and she finds that, it's going to make her happy. If Jane Doe over here don't want that, then that dude ain't going to make her happy. To each his own. Who are we to judge? But I completely understand. And I have been in relationships like that. I've been in tons of relationships like that where I was the breadwinner or I was taking care of him. Or I can remember from 17 years old being that girl taking care of my dude. Like, I've always been that way. I don't have a problem with doing that. I guess because I've always been one that requires a lot of attention. So I understand where they're coming from with that. And if I'm paying my bills and I got money to do this, I don't have a problem with that. If I can buy my dude the newest shoes out, or like I say, I used to be like this back in the day. I had to buy him a 8-ball or whatever to get him started and get, whatever it is. I would do that. If I had it, I did it. That's just how it was. Buy my whole new wardrobe, be fresh out of jail, whatever it was. I did it. And I would be happy, to my extent of happiness back then. It's to each his own. Like I said, to each his own. It's just funny. I just wanted to bring that up, but it's just funny that we so quick to be like, oh, that broke ass nigga, she's stupid and she getting played. No, she probably she know what's going on. She signed up for it, and she's completely happy with how the relationship is playing out. Don't knock somebody else's happiness, because you don't know how their relationship is. They might be very, very happy. But think about that. Just think about that. Supply and demand. Are you supplying me with what I demand to have in a relationship? What do everybody want? What kind of man do you want? What kind of woman do you want? If you find somebody to fit that bill, you good to go. Love some.